Okay, students, so now we are going to start one mock interview for our student Oxana, and this mock is for CDS in IISc Bangalore. So, Oxana, first of all, you tell us about yourself.
Yes. Hello, my name is Akshana Chafekar. I am currently in final year B.Tech from pursuing final year B.Tech from Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya, situated in Gujarat. I have secured an AIR of 110 in GATE with a score of 820.
You have done B.Tech in which branch? Can you repeat?
Information Technology.
Okay, IT.
Yes.
Okay, so now your short-term goal and long-term goal.
Short-term goal is I want to pursue masters, and long-term goal is I want to work with the product-based company in future after 3 to 3 years.
Okay, so in masters you will try to get placements, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me, we have two events A and B.
Okay.
And there is one more event C.
Okay.
So overall 3 events we have, and all defined with respect to a single sample space. First you draw a sample space as a rectangle, and these 3 events as subsets of that rectangle or sample space, and these are intersecting with each other.
Okay. Done. Yes, sir.
Okay, now you tell me what will be the representation for the event only A occurs.
You want me to show in Venn diagram as a Venn diagram?
Just representation in terms of ABC you have to tell me.
Okay.
How will we represent event only A occurs?
I'm not getting your question.
3 इवेंट है ABC.
हाँ.
तीनों इंटरसेक्टिंग ड्रॉ कर ली.
हाँ.
अब मैं एक इवेंट बोल रहा हूं, मैं क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं सपोज आपसे कि व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट ओनली ए अकर्स, तो सिंबॉलिकली कैसे लिखोगे उसको?
Just give me a minute. In the form of sets, we can write like probability of happening of A union B union C minus probability of happening of B minus probability of happening of C plus happening of A intersection B plus happening of B intersection C and C intersection A minus happening of A intersection B intersection C together.
Okay. Suppose we have orthogonal matrix A.
Okay.
So what are the possible values of determinant of A?
Plus and minus 1.
So it mathematically?
Okay. A matrix is orthogonal. That means A into A transpose is equals to identity matrix. So taking determinant of both the sides, we get A square on this side and
determinant of a matrix A is 5.
Okay.
A is 3 by 3 matrix. What will be determinant of 4A? 4 times A.
4 times A. 1 second, sir. 320.
Okay. And what will be determinant of adjoint of A?
3 cross 3 matrix. 1 minute. 1 second, sir. So, determinant of A is 25.
Okay. Suppose we multiply matrix A with its adjoint.
Okay.
So how is the resultant matrix?
It is orthogonal matrix.
A into adjoint.
No, sorry, it is not orthogonal matrix. Sorry, it is not orthogonal matrix.
Then
you're asking me in terms of size of matrix.
A into adjoint of A equal to क्या बनता है? कौन सा मैट्रिक्स बनता है?
A into adjoint of A. Okay. Wait. I'm not sure, but A inverse, we get inverse of A.
ओके अच्छा, अगर हमारे पास एक ग्राफ है e टू द पावर x प्लस x, एक फंक्शन है e टू द पावर x प्लस x, ठीक है, तो इसका हम इंक्रीजिंग नेचर पता करना चाहते हैं कि कहाँ पे इंक्रीज हो रहा है, कैसे पता करेंगे कौन से इंटरवल में ये स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीज होगा?
If f double
फंक्शन
dash
e टू द पावर x प्लस x,
if the first derivative of x first derivative of function is greater than 0, then the function is increasing.
so tell me the interval in which it is increasing function.
Yes. Sir, just 1 second. Sir, it is always increasing function.
Okay, and how is the concavity?
Concavity, it is concave upward.
Is there any point of inflection?
Sorry?
Is there any point of inflection?
Point of inflection? No, sir.
Okay. R80 rat, ठीक है, इसमें R80 rat, इसके जो वर्ड्स हैं उनको हम परम्यूट करके डिफरेंट वर्ड्स फॉर्म फ्रेम करने हैं हमें, ठीक है। तो कितने ऐसे वर्ड्स बनेंगे जो किसी वोवेल से स्टार्ट होंगे इसमें?
वोवेल्स 2.
ओके, और अगर इनको डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में अरेंज किया जाए तो रैट की रैंक क्या होगी? जितने भी वर्ड्स बना सकते हैं हम आर ए और टी को इंटरचेंज करके, उन सबको अगर हम अरेंज करें डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में, व्हाट विल बी द रैंक ऑफ रैट?
एक मिनट है सर। सर फर्स्ट रैंक, फर्स्ट
रैंक पे रैट आ जाएगा सबसे पहले डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में। ओके, सही आंसर?
Yes, sir. Hi, Akshara.
Hi, hello, sir.
Yeah, am I pronouncing it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so assuming that you have like being a IT, B.Tech in IT, you must have studied all computer science courses, right? And you have fought GATE in computer science, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. So can you tell me what do you mean by recursive function?
A function which calls itself is known as recursive function.
Okay, name any 2 standard recursive functions.
Fibonacci,
okay.
Fibonacci and factorial.
Okay. Can you show me the recursive function, build a recursive function for Fibonacci sequence?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can I write the pseudocode?
Yeah, definitely.
So 1 second.
Take your time. Okay, just a second. What is the base case here?
And if n is equals to 0 and n is equals to 1.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, Akshana, please tell me the differences between binary search tree and binary tree.
Okay, so in binary search tree, the root node, all the elements left to the root node are lesser than the root node, and all the elements to the right of root node are larger than root node. Binary tree has no such property.
Okay, can you tell me the properties of binary tree?
Okay, so binary tree can have 0 or 2 children. It can also have 1 children.
That's all?
Then there are some formulas, like if we want to find the left child and right child of a root node, then if the root node is at node in array, in the form of array, if root node is at p, then left child will be at 2p plus 1 and right child will be at 2p plus 2.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Akshana, tell me what do you mean by void data structure and null data structure? Like, what are the differences, core differences between void data structure and null data structure?
I'm not sure about the answer, but void data structure, void is basically a return type. So void, it does not return anything, and I'm not sure about the answer.
Okay, okay. Okay, what are the differences between linear and non-linear algorithms?
Linear algorithms do not recursively call each other, and non-linear algorithms can call recursively. I'm not sure about the answer.
Why do you want to like add this component of recursivity here in linear and non-linear data structure?
Linear as in एक sequence में ही flow जाएगा, like and in non-linear it can disrupt in between, so we can call another function and it can also even recursively call another function inside.
Okay, it's acceptable. Okay, I will tell you one input sequence. Okay, write down the sequence: 3 4 7 1 2 9 8, and output will be 3 8 and 4 7.
3 8 4 7.
No, 3 8 is one set, and another set of output is 4 7. So basically you need to print like two set of two elements such that a plus b equal to c plus d. Here also you can see, right, 3 plus 8
Yes.
equal to 4 plus 7.
Yes.
So here can you tell me like what is the pseudocode you will do? Okay, first you can tell me how many for loops will be there.
We have been given the sum of the sets we have to find.
No, like you just have to find the elements where like summing those elements will produce like two. I mean, you just need to return two sets of two elements where a plus b equal to c plus d. You are not given the sum
Exactly.
particularly. So how many for loops will be there?
This can be done in two for loops.
Two for loops. Okay. Are you telling me the best approach or?
No, this is not the best approach. I have to think of the best approach.
Okay, tell me the brute force approach or the naive approach.
This was the brute force approach using two for loops. We can save one element and then iterate against the whole array and find the another element and save the sum. And again, we can shift to next element in array and iterate through inner for loop and save the sum. And if they compares, then if their sum compares, then we can return them in the form.
Okay, in that case, it will return the same set of elements, isn't it? If you are iterating the array same time, let's say 3 8 will return again the 3, again it can return 3 8, right?
No, I'll
how do you bifurcate this like not repeating the elements again?
Okay, so if first element is 3, then we will scan the whole array. So when the next element comes 4, उसके आगे का array scan करेंगे, उसके पीछे का array scan नहीं करेंगे.
But elements can exist in different manner, right? Like 4 7 can exist apart from, like they can be positioned in different places in the array, right? So
Yes,
how will you like stop your algorithm to not scan for the rest of the elements?
Once the two sets are obtained, we can stop the algorithm if we need two sets only.
ठीक है Akshara. Let's move on to next question. Okay, have you ever heard of mean squared error?
Mean square error, yes.
Okay, write down the formula for mean squared error.
In terms of probability, I have heard mean square error. It is expectation of x square, root of expectation of x square.
Write down the formula first for n elements.
I don't know the algebraic formula. I can solve using probability.
Okay, okay.
Probability.
Okay, have you heard of like regression problems and classification problems and all? Linear regression, logistic regression?
Yes, yes.
Okay, differentiate between these two algorithms, linear regression and logistic regression.
Logistic regression is based on classification. It part two sets में part हो जाता है, and linear regression is based on xy plane where we get the value of y on inputting the value of x.
Okay.
Logistic regression is a classification problem.
That's fine. What are the loss functions?
Sorry?
Loss functions. Have you heard of loss functions?
No.
Okay, okay. Okay. Do you know any one optimization problem or optimization algorithm?
Not sure about what are you asking.
I'm just asking about, do you know any optimization algorithm that can optimize your inputs or according to given output? Do you know any algorithm, such algorithm? No. Okay, fine. Okay. Last question. What are the number of comparisons you would do in linear search algorithm?
Total average number of comparisons?
No, I'm just asking number of comparisons.
Linear search में n-1.
Okay.
N, sorry, N.
Okay. And what are the total number of comparisons you would do?
Total, I have to do n in worst case.
Okay, I'm asking about total number of comparisons for all the elements.
In linear search?
Yes.
N.
Okay. And what will be the average number of comparisons?
n+1/2.
Okay. Then would you like to reframe the answer for total number of comparisons?
Yeah, I was thinking of that. Just give me a second. Complexities and n into n+1/2.
Okay. Okay. This is all from my side. Let me provide you the feedback now. So first question I asked about recursive functions and all, that was completely fine. And you may try to read up more about other standard recursive functions as well, right? Like towers of Hanoi and all. So try to remember those standard problems of recursive functions. Okay. Then I asked you about difference between binary search tree, binary tree. That's fine. You need to study basic concepts like differences between void and null data structure, then linear and non-linear algorithm. Okay, these are like one sentence answers. So you try to search for these answers and please remember please look for other similar kind of answers as well. Okay. Then I asked you about complexity of the algorithm to find the sum of two elements, right? A plus B equal to C plus D.
Yes.
So for that case, you will require the naive approach will require n to the power 4 we go n to the power 4 approach, and then the naive approach, and the best case approach will be n square while using hash functions. Okay, so you may use hash functions to reduce the complexity. And you should know about mean squared error function. Okay, that's that's bare minimum from your statistics. Okay, even in your statistics also you have studied like y minus y cap whole square, right? So this is the mean squared error. And the linear search algorithm, where I asked about total number of comparisons and average number of comparisons, that's fine, because I gave you another chance, right? So
Yes.
interviewer will not give you another chance. Okay, so try to be more, I mean, you can take your time. Okay, anytime you can take your time and then answer. Okay, and try to be less casual as you are in this mock interview. Okay,
Okay.
in real interview. Okay then. Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
औक्षणा,
Yes, sir.
देखो कभी भी इंटरव्यू में जाके वहां पे एक तो हेलो या हाई नहीं करना होता,
अच्छा, हाँ
ध्यान रखना इस बात का, ठीक है ना?
हाँ
हेलो हाई जो है अपने साथ वाले बच्चों से की जाती है, कॉलेज के प्रोफेसर हैं तो वहां पे गुड मॉर्निंग या गुड
हाँ
आफ्टरनून टाइम के हिसाब से वही करना है, तो ठीक है।
हाँ
एक दूसरा, कभी भी एज यू नो नहीं बोला जाता। अगर तुम्हारा नाम भी पुकारते हैं तो कई बार ऐसे बच्चे बोल देते हैं एज यू नो माय नेम इज दिस, तो एज यू नो का कभी यूज नहीं करना, ठीक है?
हाँ
हाँ, और इसमें डाटा साइंस में देखो मैथमेटिक्स का भी रोल इम्पोर्टेंट रहेगा।
हाँ
तो तीनों टॉपिक, प्रोबेबिलिटी, ग्राफ और मैट्रिक्स, सब कुछ पूछेंगे तुमसे वो।
हाँ
तो प्रोबेबिलिटी का पहला ही क्वेश्चन तुमने आंसर नहीं किया।
हाँ
एबीसी, अगर 3 इवेंट एबीसी है और मैं बोल रहा हूँ ओनली ए अकर्स, इसका मतलब है कि बी और सी को डिनाई करना है। तो मतलब ए अकर्स एंड बी डज नॉट अकर एंड सी डज नॉट अकर, तो
हाँ
ए इंटरसेक्शन बी बार इंटरसेक्शन सी बार इसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन हो जाएगा।
हाँ
तो ये आपने क्यों आंसर नहीं किया?
हाँ अभी आपने आंसर बोला तो मतलब पता था आंसर, बट तब नहीं आया ऐसा।
चलो, ए इंटू एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए अगर करते हैं तो इक्वल टू एक स्केलर मैट्रिक्स बनता है।
हाँ
जब भी हम किसी मैट्रिक्स ए को उसके एडजॉइंट से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो हमेशा क्या बनेगा? स्केलर मैट्रिक्स। तो उसका जो स्केलर मैट्रिक्स का जो एलिमेंट होगा डायगोनल में, कॉमन एलिमेंट, वो होगा डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ ए के बराबर।
ठीक है।
इसको याद रखना, ठीक है?
हाँ,
और ये आरएटी रैट की तुम रैंकिंग 3 जितना सिंपल सा बना लिया है, इसको तो वैसे ही बना सकते हो तुम यार। टोटल 6 ही तो वर्ड बनेंगे।
हाँ
तो पहले तो ए से शुरू करेंगे।
हाँ
ए से
उससे
आर
दो
टी
word।
और ए टी आर हो गया।
हाँ
ए के बाद क्या आता है? फिर आर आता है, तो आर से शुरू करेंगे तो आर ए टी।
हाँ
तो तीसरे नंबर पे आर ए टी आ गया कि नहीं आ गया?
हाँ हाँ वो
तो पहले
3
पे
और
कैसे आ
1
गया?
में कंफ्यूजन हो रहा था। 3।
चलो, तो इन छोटी छोटी चीजों का ध्यान रखना है बस। वहां पे ग्राफ तुम्हारा ठीक था, जो उसका आंसर तुमने बताया इंक्रीजिंग होगा, ये
हाँ
करेक्ट है।
ओके
ठीक है, अब तुम्हें क्या करना है कि इसका घर पे एक्चुअल ग्राफ बना के देखना।
हाँ
मैंने तो सिर्फ पूछे आपसे कि इंक्रीजिंग कहाँ पे होगा, इन्फ्लेक्शन पॉइंट, कंकेविटी। अब प्रॉपर ग्राफ क्या बनेगा ये आपको बनाना है।
हाँ
ठीक है,
हाँ
चलो, बाकी
थैंक यू सर।
अच्छे तरीके से करो वहां पे। ओके,
हाँ
ऑल द बेस्ट।